Hey, how's all going? Do you know what I just realised?
What's that, Paul?
What? With the when we do the interviews and we do the our other Tom and I have got another podcast we do with friends. The beginning of the stream has like an audio, so I can hit the audio, and when it fades out, I can then switch it in. I just realised
Oh,
this
yeah.
one. I don't have any audio at the beginning of this one. It's just starting soon, and I didn't. We don't have any anything flashed like an intro video. You know,
We are not professional.
we're getting better. We're getting better.
We are. Hey, look,
Yep.
we're only what, 4 episodes in?
No,
We
this
can
is
get up.
five. This is five.
Why?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Early
Okay.
days.
Yep. Yep.
I
So,
must have
See, we-
gone away in memory because it was so hurtful for me and that I chose to forget it. So,
so Andrea, considering you're the guest master and invited all our
yes,
guests in, I'll leave it up to you to introduce our special guest tonight.
absolutely. Look, it's such a pleasure, Shannon, to have you on board with this podcast. So Shannon performs as the Plum Trees. Um, You wrote a song, and I've got to ask you about this, not right now, but you wrote a song in it with the line, the very wistful line, when I was young. And yet here you are looking all of still very young, even though you've had quite a long and storied
Mm.
career. And I want to talk about the backstory that's brought you here because there's some really interesting parts to that. I know from previous conversations we've had. But your very current work is the single Winter Sun, which we could all do with a bit of right now. Um, it's a beautiful, beautiful song that you launched last Saturday at the Beacon Yoga Centre. It was a multi-arts launch, and I'd love to talk about that as well, and your inclusion of visual arts alongside music and other arts forms as well, because I think that's a wonderful thing too. And I want to chat to you about some aspects of the song as well. And I know that Paul, from his perspective, production-wise, probably has a few questions for you too. So we'll just engage in a general sort of chat, and I might sort of draw you back. We'll start with the song and the launch, I think, and then we might sort of draw you back to your previous career, your time working with your brother in China, and how the plum trees sort of grew to this great entity, and then kind of had a bit of a fallow time, and then you brought the vehicle back to life, and it is in beautiful bloom right now. I have to say, Winter Sun is such a gorgeous song. So congratulations.
Thank you. What was the question?
I was waiting because I didn't ask you a question. I did a whole bunch of stuff and then congratulations. So the correct answer was thank you. And now
Before you just jump into it, I've just been. If you see me typing, I'm not being rude. I'm actually just putting comments up on the chat so people, when they come in, they can see where we're up to. And I've just put a link in the chat to your Spotify account so people can find, your Spotify. That's in the chat. The Plum Trees, and there's a list of your music there, which we'll get to in a second. And the QR code by your name, that'll take anyone who scans that in, that'll go to your website. So it'll take people to your website, and then when they get to your website, they can check your music out, check all your stuff out, go to your merch store, do whatever they have to do to follow you. Awesome.
Nice.
There you go. I got my bit out of the way. Back to
Thank
you.
you. So Shannon, Winter Sun is a beautifully wistful song. It feels to me lyrically like it's looking back a little bit, especially with the line "When I was young." So I wondered if you might want to start by talking about what inspired that piece of music.
Yeah, so just walking around during last winter, I just got a big waft of the wattle flowers and instantly just reminded me of this tree that we had in our front yard um, at my parents' house. And me and my siblings used to climb that tree all the time. And it was just great memories climbing the tree and just like using our imaginations, playing games, playing in nature. And yeah, it just made me realize how special my upbringing was to have so much nature around me. And because I'm a teacher, I know a lot of children are so obsessed with technology, and I feel like they're missing out on just connecting with nature. So that's what inspired the song, just having those great childhood memories growing up surrounded by nature.
It does have that sort of, I mean, you talked about kids being really connected with technology these days. It does have that lo-fi, um, real feeling about it in terms of, the instrumentation and how it's produced. And there's a guitar in there that is so subtle, but it's so broken up. I don't know how you got such a quiet guitar to be so broken up. I just love it. So yeah, there's acres of space in there, and it's very it feels very analog to me. The instrumentation and the arrangement of the song. Your notion that it's away from a connection to technology, really resonates through the music. So can you talk about how you made that guitar sound like that for starters?
Yeah. So the producer, Paul Francis Wood, he did all the sound effects, and he kind of just did that naturally. I'm not too sure how he did it, but we agreed we liked the sound because it reminded me of my dad's what are those things where you play the records on?
A record player.
Yeah. So yeah, just something. It just sounded old and vintage. So I just really liked that sound. And Paul actually played guitar on the recording, and he had a electric guitar, and he put some sort of foam underneath the strings to muffle the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he also had one of those glass things you put on your finger, the slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some of it. So it just created a muffled sound that wasn't too bright, and it also gave that old feeling.
It reminded me of, and this is a very old story, and it may or may not be true. I think it's mostly true. Of when distortion was first discovered, when the Kinks guitar player Dave Davies, I think it was Dave, actually accidentally broke one of his speakers, and then realized it made this distorted sound. And then they well, this is good. And they learned how to harness that sound. And again, that was a very analog sort of way of doing things. They recorded on tape. And from what you've described, your producer obviously knows their stuff, and it's done a beautiful job of realizing your vision of this looking back to a very different time. But it's a really fresh song as well, and it really sort of fits in the today too. So how did you sort of, I guess, cross the divide between looking back and creating something that lives very clearly in 2025?
Good question, Andrea.
You may not know the answer. So
It's a difficult question to answer. I guess I think how it connects to people now is through the seasons. Like, a lot of people know what winter is, and I feel like a lot of people are becoming more aware of like the Noongar seasons. So when the wattle flowers bloom, that's when winter starts. And I guess that's how I think a lot of people connect with the song. And also, not too sure how to answer that question, but
I'm actually listening to it. I'm listening to it in my headphones now. Hopefully you guys can't hear it, not putting you off, but
no.
I'm just sitting here looking, because I've got it got Spotify up and listening to it on Spotify. And if you just listen to it, it's like when you're watching a movie and they've got the music in the background and the singing in the background, and you just don't know exactly what the lyrics are because it's obviously the first time you're hearing it or whatever. But it creates a connection almost like a memory to a specific point in the movie. And that's what I'm getting with the sound and the way it's all been crafted together. It's like it could be a soundtrack to someone's life in the during the winter.
It could be. It's a very visually appealing
Yeah.
track. And Shannon, I would suggest, my computer's decided not to be very cooperative, but I think it's okay now. I would suggest that the thing that gives it that future focus is you, the artist, because you're of right now, okay? You have a history and you have a past, but you're creating music in 2025 and you're drawing on this beautiful toolbox and collaborating with, a whole range of people, but you're the one who drives that forward. And I think that future focus, that now focus, even though you're reflecting on the past, comes from you. So next time a dumb journalist asks you a really long, convoluted question like that, just say, well, that's me. I did that. I'm of now. I am the future. And you better believe it. So, but I want to talk to you a little bit about the launch on Saturday. How did it go?
Yeah. Oh, it was amazing. I'm still feel buzzing still from it all. Just so much support and love from friends and family that came to listen to my stories and my music, and the artists that were involved. They really put a lot of love into their work, and it's just so special, having everyone get involved and just be part of it. Yeah.
At the Beacon Yoga Centre, that must have had a really in the room as well. Yeah.
So I was at the Beacon Yoga Centre, and it's just you walk up to the room and there's trees and gardens and fairy lights as you walk to the entrance, and then you have to take your shoes off because it's a yoga studio, which gave it that feeling of being at home. It reminded me of when me and my sister used to do yoga at her house, just having the warm lights, fairy lights, and music in the background. So another memory from my past, bringing it back to life. And we both used to do a lot of painting together after we'd do yoga and meditate. So it's a lot of connection to my past and bringing it back to the current. So you walk into the room and there's just this real warm feeling, and we had all the paintings on display around the room, and chairs, blankets in case people got cold, and then there was a little stage where I played.
Sounds like a real personal type of environment.
So so were the paintings done by you and your sister, the ones around the venue?
So one of them was done by my sister. She actually painted a wattle tree, the one that we used to climb. So she was just lots of wattle flowers, and then on the corner it was a little painting of me and her as younger. But so that's really. And then I didn't do any paintings for this because I wanted to focus on the music side of things and organising everything. But I asked some of my artist friends to get involved. So Eduardo Atkins, he lives in Poland right now, so he sent over his work to me and I got it printed out. We met in Beijing, China, and we did a collaboration there where I had my watercolour paintings and other artists' paintings, and we got female artists to interact with the paintings using a projector, and we took photos and did a show similar to what I did here. And Louise Blacksell did a pencil drawing of a forest inside a gem, and Jasmine Ganaway, who's also a musician in Perth, she did a beautiful painting. It looks like a portrait of me. I don't want to assume, but pretty sure it is.
When you sit down to prepare to write a song, do you have any superstitions or rituals? How do you actually sit down to say, okay, well, I feel like being creative today, I want to write some music? How do you talk us through the process of how you actually start creating?
So usually I come up with the idea when I'm out in nature. That's how it is lately. And then I just have an idea or a lyric. So in this case, it was just feeling the sun on my face during winter, and then smelling the wattle flowers.
Yep.
So I wanted to write a song about that, and then just coming home and just giving myself alone time.
Yeah.
I find it hard to like write and be creative when I'm around people because it's very distracting.
Yeah.
So just prioritizing me time to sit down and write.
How do you work out the composition to it? How do you start with a couple of chords or chorus?
Yeah.
Or how do you do it?
So usually I'll start off with chords and then try to come up with a melody. But this song, when I first wrote it, it sounded completely different to how it is now.
Yep.
It had more of a boppy, joyful sound. But I changed it because I couldn't really connect with it.
Yeah.
Couldn't get the feeling that I wanted. So then originally it was on ukulele.
Yep.
Then I grabbed my guitar, my electric guitar actually, and just I was actually singing the song in the shower, and I came up with a new melody. And I was like, oh, good.
I come up with heaps of songs in the shower, but none of them I could ever record.
I wasn't in the shower. I sketched your
I've written songs about cakes of soap and everything, and like, if you could guess what's going in my mind, you'd go crazy. But hey, when I normally do interviews, I have like my pink cards, and they're 10 random questions where we get to know you a bit more. Do you mind if I?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. All right. From memory, who is your first @ on social media? So if you're going to go type someone @ on your social media, who would come up first?
Oh God, I have no idea. Can I check?
Yeah. You don't have to give it away if you don't want to. So.
I want to know who mine is now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Hang on.
I probably just tagged my brother or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that. It's probably
Your brother. Okay.
long ago.
Without swearing, what is your favourite curse word or phrase?
I actually don't really swear that much. Like I do it in a joking way when I'm around my husband, so I might just say the F word just as a because I don't say it.
Yeah. What's your favourite song to sing in the shower?
Changes every time, but I was singing. What's that song? My Island Home.
Yeah.
My Island Home. My Island
Yeah.
Home.
Christina Noosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a good song about a cake of soap. I'll tell you about it later. Who is your celebrity crush?
Ooh, I might get in trouble for this.
Just whisper it.
Back in the day, it was Zach Hansen from the Hansons.
Yeah, and Bob. Yep.
That's the drummer, right?
Yeah. Fill in the gap. I can't live without
hot chips.
hot chips. Yep, we're halfway. We're halfway. Favorite milkshake flavor?
Ooh, don't often drink milkshakes, but it would be probably like an avocado flavor. It's not very common. Yeah, though.
A food you cannot eat.
Or oysters.
Yep. Oh yeah. Your favorite color?
Purple and green.
Yep. Best pickup line given or received?
Probably. Oh, put your number in my phone. That's easy.
It's pretty straightforward. It's right up there. And the final question, what is your spirit animal?
Ooh. I've actually been told that it's a spider.
Spider. Spider-Man.
Yeah, yeah. They spiders represent creativity. They can make beautiful webs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you for that.
No worries.
Shannon, you mentioned meeting your colleague Eduardo in Beijing
Yeah.
a little while ago. I wonder if you want to just give us a little bit of the story about the China connection that the Plum trees have, and
Yeah.
just tell us how it was back in the day, because you were pretty big in China for a while there, weren't you?
Yeah. I think with the underground music scene, we were popular. So me and my brother moved to China first, and then I decided to move there to make a band and record an album. And yeah, we did that, and we played, probably like a few gigs a week. Just played as many shows as we could, and played at festivals there. Yeah, so it's really, really fun. Like there was music every night, and I could just ride my bike to a show, and I knew that someone would be playing, and I knew I'd meet my friends out. Just so easy to connect with people and meet new people and be creative. And actually, so and the question was how we connected China. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the questions.
You're doing beautifully.
Yeah.
The questions. Just talk about what you want to talk about. The questions, you don't have to answer those.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say.
So very connected to China. I had a really wonderful experience. It was challenging with like just a bit of a culture shock, how people communicate. Like the first 6 months that I was there, like I was just a wreck. I was crying all the time. It's like, everyone's so rude. Oh, no one likes me. But it's just different way of communicating over there. And like if you're lining up at the shops, if you leave a little gap in front of you, someone's going to just go. And that's just normal. You just I should have left the space in front of me. You just had to, deal with it.
Yeah.
What I really loved was how easy people were to connect to, and everyone had open arms, and everyone was always down to like collaborate or do something creative. And that's how I met Eduardo Atkins, and he came to one of the shows I organised, because I used to organise a lot of art shows there. And we just were talking to each other when we were lining up, waiting to go to the toilet. He was like, "Oh, I'm a photographer," and I was like, "Oh, cool. Do you want to work on something together?" And that's how it started.
Yeah.
So it started there, and everything was just so simple. Like we went to his apartment. I invited like 10 different female artists, and we all shared our artwork, took photos, and then put on an exhibition. And simple.
Hey, I've got another question. Out of all your music, which one is your favourite track?
Ooh.
Because like every parent has a favourite child, so you've got to have a favourite song. So
I think that I have two. So my first one would be Winter Sun, because I just
that is a good track.
And
a great track.
And my second one would be My Calling, because that's a special song that me and my brother wrote together. He wrote the bass lines and I wrote the lyrics, and that was probably our first song that we collaborated on. And it just came so naturally, and I was like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
This is easy.
Right. Now I'm going to probably tread on Tom's toes here, but do you have any gigs coming up?
Yes.
Damn it.
So playing at the Heart in Margaruba on, I think it's the 11th, which is a Monday.
Yeah, it is the 11th.
It is. Yes. And also
sorry.
we'll have a special guest coming. So my brother Clancy, he's actually visiting Australia for a couple of weeks, so he's going to play at that show.
Oh, wicked.
Very
Brilliant.
So yeah, it's not often that we get to play together, so that will be very special. And
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to use that as a segue to go to Tom to talk about his gig guide and see what shows he's got coming up. I didn't realise he was going to talk about your one.
Yeah, I was waiting very patiently.
So you left that gap. You left that gap.
Well, she was talking. I didn't want to be rude.
No.
But before we do that, I have noticed that most of your gigs are down south. Do you have any plans to do some gigs up in Perth in the coming days, months, etc.?
I would like to. It's just, yeah, kind of haven't really, contacted anyone. Yeah. So I guess my focus has been gigging down south, trying to build those connections. But if an artist asks me to play for that, open up for them, I'd definitely be open to that. Okay. But yeah, nothing planned for this year. Definitely would like to organise another collaborative art show next year for a new song. So planning to record some new songs again and do something similar again next year. Yeah.
Cool. Can't wait.
And thanks so much for sharing your time with us. We're really looking forward to seeing what you do next. Just on this beautiful song, congratulations. Can you stay with us? Tom's got some tips to highlight. We do a silly quiz, which hopefully you will win. And we're also going to have a little chat about, the trials of, I think this is what we're talking about, Tom. Paul, sorry, tell me if I'm wrong. Some of the aspects of what it takes to be a successful independent artist these days and how things have changed. And you can contribute a lot to that conversation too, if that's what we're talking about. Is that what we're talking about, Paul?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I don't think we really picked a topic, but that's not something we talk about regularly because we like to get the perspective from the artists that we speak to because it's like other artists can watch and get some feedback and it's always a good topic to talk about.
I suggest one of my editors to you after last week, so I just assumed that's what we're doing because I suggested it.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, it can be a regular thing. But
well, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so thanks, Shannon. Cool to have you on board, and thanks for taking the time to talk with us. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
That's all right. Hey, Tom, did you want to quickly go through some gigs?
Yeah, so this weekend on the Saturday, we have Elijah and the Delusionals performing in Fremantle. So for those who don't know, Eliza and the Delusionals are a female-led punk rock band. And speaking of punk rock, we also have the Betty Rays, which are a punk band out of Queensland going on a national tour of cities, so the 5 different states of Australia. And they're kicking it off at Max Watts in Melbourne, Victoria. And lastly, this is a pretty cool gig happening up at the Astor Theatre in Perth. This Saturday, it's the Late Night Orchestra who are doing a tribute to Massive Attack, the electronic band out of the 90s that did their biggest single was Teardrop. And so they're doing a hip-hop amalgamation orchestra of Massive Attack. So that's going to be a really good show to go along to if you haven't got tickets yet. And that's my 3 for this week, Paul.
Groovy. Sounds good. It sounds like it's going to be exciting time. Lots of shows coming up for everyone, which is good. All right. Do we want to do the quiz?
Yeah.
I'm prepared to lose.
Do we want to do the intro that I made, or do we want to just skip it?
Oh, no, we have to do the intro. Come on.
Have to do the intro?
Yeah,
All right. I've got to remember which
Please.
button it is to press. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's get it going. There you go. That was the intro. I've got to really work on that intro. I've got to make a bit more movement in it or something because I almost fell asleep.
I just noticed the first quiz time almost sounded like kiss time, and I was like, kiss time and quiz time? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, who knows? Anyway, I've got to get something to write the scores down with. I've got a pen. I've got my paper. It's a music quiz. All we're going to do, first one to 10.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Let's push the button right out. Yeah.
First to 10. Well, I've only got 30 questions, so if we run
First
out of
to
time.
5.
First,
Yeah,
we'll see how we go. All right.
Okay.
You just got to call out your name. Call out your name to answer. All right, here we go.
All right.
It's really easy. Really easy. 1980s to 1990s is this section. Who sang Down Under, a 1981 hit often considered Australia's unofficial anthem? Midnight Oil.
Tom.
Oh, yep.
Men at Work.
Yes, correct. So Tom is on 1. What 1987 In Excess album featured the smash hit Need You Tonight? Was it Kick, Listen Like Thieves, Shaboo Shaboo, or Welcome to Wherever You Are?
Tom. Kick?
Yes, correct.
Racing out to it.
Yeah, I know. This is Kylie Minogue launched her career on what Australian TV show? Home and Away, Neighbours, Shannon?
Neighbours.
Correct. Yes. Which band performed Beds of Burning, a protest song about Indigenous land rights? Andrea?
Me. Shit, what was the question? Oh, no, it's okay. Midnight Oil.
Yeah. It's a multiple choice, so I could read out the answers if you want. But you're getting in pretty quick. What Aussie icon released the hit Chains in 1994?
Me.
Yep.
No. I can picture her.
A, Tina Arena, B, Natalie Imbruglia, C, Kate Sobrano, or D, Wendy Matthews?
Tina Arena, thank you.
Yep.
I could see her, but I couldn't think of her name.
Okay, Crowded House formed in which city? Sydney, Auckland, Melbourne, or Perth?
Tom.
Me.
Tom?
Auckland.
No.
Melbourne.
Shannon?
I say Melbourne.
Huh?
Melbourne.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Sorry, and
Good steal. I love it.
Everyone's locked in it. Everyone's locked in at 2 apiece. So.
Yeah.
All right, Tom. I expect you to get this one. Which song by Savage Garden topped US charts in 1997? Truly, Madly, Deeply, I Knew I Loved You, The Animal Song, or To the Moon and Back?
Shannon.
Tom.
Shannon?
A.
Yes.
Love.
Truly, Madly, Deeply.
Really? Oh.
Number 8.
I would have got that one wrong.
Yeah. Song number 8. What ARIA Hall of Fame artist is known for the horses? Jimmy Barnes, John Farnham, Daryl Braithwaite, or Russell Morris?
Yeah, Andrea, Daryl Braithwaite.
Yep. Question
Wasn't
number 9.
that a controversy in yesterday's Hottest 100 Australian songs of all time that horses made it so high? People didn't like that for some reason. I don't know why.
Did any taxi ride songs get to that list?
Not that I know of. 101 to 200 over the next little while as well. So maybe they might make it into that.
Yeah.
I do know Sorry. I do know that Untouched by the Veronicas made it the top 3, and people are losing their minds over it.
Oh no, it's great. It's great. I love it. I love the Veronicas.
Right, okay, and I can't understand it. It's a great song, and they're great artists. I just don't know what the controversy is there.
What gets me is that people complained when the top 100 was announced, and it was a mix of songs from all around the world. People complained about it. Then they did an Australian top 100. People complained about it.
Yeah,
You can't win. Anyway,
No.
question 9. What artist debut single was Torn in 1997? Delta Goodrum, Natalie Imbruglia, Vanessa Amorosi, or Jessica Mauboy?
Andrea. Natalie Imbruglia.
Correct. Ooh, Andrea's ahead.
Top 2, one of the few covers, and it's just a gorgeous version. It's so good.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Question 10. Which band released the 1985 anthem Electric Blue? Icehouse, Mentors Anything, Hoodoo Gurus, or Models?
Tom. Icehouse.
Correct. 2000s to present. Are you ready?
Ooh, this counts me out. I'm too old for this.
Oh, no, you should better get this. Who won Australian Idol in its first season? A. Guy Sebastian. B. Shannon Noel. Shannon?
Guy Sebastian.
Correct. Yes.
I thought it was going to be Shannon Nolan, and you're like, yay, my namesake.
Okay, which artist famously refused to lip sync on Top of the Pops and sang live instead in 2001? Was it Sia, Delta Goodrum, Missy Higgins, or Natalie Bassingthwaighte?
I have absolutely no idea.
25% chance.
Top of the Pops.
Andrea? Sia.
Sia, correct.
Sia was around in 2001?
It's been around for ages.
Wow.
Yep.
Hey, Tom, just a little newsflash for you. 2001 was a long time ago now. Like almost a quarter of a century ago.
It was 24 years ago. It's still a long way to a quarter of a century. Kodio's breakout hit, Somebody That I Used to Know, featured which guest vocalist? Kimbra, Lord, Sia, or Mallrat? Shannon?
Kimbra.
Correct. This is so close. And Tom's so far behind. It's like...
Oh, see,
like the tortoise, Paul, like the tortoise.
What group is best known for Walking on a Dream? Temple. Yeah?
Empire of the Sun.
Correct. Yeah. Ooh. Well, you got one step closer. Which artist released the album Innocent Eyes in 2003? Vanessa. Shannon?
Delta Goodrum?
Correct.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Flume helped popularise which genre in Australia? Synth pop, indie rock, future bass, electronic, or country?
Tom?
Yeah, Tom?
The electronic one, the third one?
Yeah, correct. Future bass and electronic. What track did the Veronicas release in 2007 that became a global hit? Hook Me Up, Untouched, When It All Falls Apart, Take Me on the Floor.
Andrea.
Yep.
Hook Me Up.
No.
Oh!
Tom?
Untouched.
Correct.
We were just talking about it.
Yep.
I couldn't remember the name of the song. I knew it was one we
Andrea's fallen behind. It's Tom and Shannon in first place. Question 18. Which artist's album Golden fused country and dance pop in 2018? Kylie Minogue, Tones and I, Sam Fisher, or Amy Shark?
2018.
Yeah, that was like 6 months ago. Yeah.
Me. I'm going to jump in because I've got no idea. Let's say Amy Shark.
No. Anyone else want to have a guess?
Shannon.
Yep.
The Fisher person?
No. Tom, it's either Kylie Minogue or Tones and I.
Oh.
Okay. Yep. Tom's hit the front.
Oh, baby.
Tame Impala is the brainchild of which musician? Kevin. Yep.
Yep, it is. It's him. It's Kevin Parker.
Correct. This is so close, this competition, isn't it? Okay, Dance Monkey by Tones and I was released in which year? 2017, 18, 19, or 20?
Shannon.
Yeah?
2017.
No.
Tom.
Tom?
2019.
Correct. Tom is surging ahead.
Ooh.
Last section, last 10 questions, pop culture, crossovers, and hidden gems. Who sang the 2001 hit Scar? Missy Higgins, Casey Chambers, Kate Miller-Heidke, or Vicar Bull?
Andrea.
Yep.
Missy Higgins.
Correct. Okay, question 22. Which Australian rapper gained fame with Smiling with No Teeth in 2021? Kid Leroy, TK Maidza, Genesis Owusu, or 360?
Oh. What was the name of the song again, Paul?
Smiling with No Teeth.
Andrea?
Can you say that?
Yep,
I'm going to say Genesis Owusu.
correct.
I
Which-
have no idea.
Which Australian band had a hit with Geronimo, and they're recording a new album as we speak, in 2014? Lime Cordial, Shepherd, San Cisco, or Ballpark Music?
Tom.
Yeah,
Shepherd.
correct. Ooh. Courtney Barnett is known for what lyrical style? Spoken word, dense poetry, conversational storytelling, or political protest?
Andrea?
Yes, Andrea.
Conversational storytelling.
Correct. Shannon's
I have to look
fallen
that up.
behind. Shannon's fallen behind.
Oh,
Oh, now listen to the question carefully. Because when I was reading, going through it, I got this one wrong, and I had to Google it to find. Amy
okay.
Shark collaborated with which US pop star on Love Songs Ain't For Us? Who she collaborate with? Not duet with. Who did she collaborate with? Was it Sam Smith, Ed Sheeran, Shawn Mendes, or Harry Styles?
Shannon.
Yep.
Shawn Mendes?
No.
Tom.
Yes, Tom.
Sam Smith.
No. Andrea, it's between Ed Sheeran or Harry Styles.
oh God! I've got two choices, and I'm still thinking. Harry Styles.
No, it was Ed Sheeran.
It's going to be good shit.
Yeah. No one got that one.
Oh wow!
I was looking at it
Well,
going,
great.
oh, she sung that with Keith Urban. No, who she collaborating writing it with was Ed Sheeran, yeah.
Okay, that's a tricky question.
Yeah. What music festival started in 2003 known for indie and alternative acts? Soundwave, Laneway Festival, Falls Festival, or Big Day Out?
2003.
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah.
Soundwave.
No.
Cool. Andrea.
Yep.
Falls Festival.
Nope. Shannon,
Really?
50-50, Laneway Festival or Big Day Out?
Laneway, because Big Day Out was in the 90s. I think. I'm just,
Laneway.
saying stuff.
Yes, correct. Laneway. Laneway it is. Yep. We've got 4 questions left. Who is known for merging opera and pop featured in Eurovision in 2019? Guy Sebastian, Kate Miller-Heidke, Samantha Jade, or Montaigne? Ooh.
Andrea.
Yes?
Kate Miller-Heidke.
Correct.
Oh,
Well, Andrea's reached 10. We might as well just do the last 3 questions to see who.
Well.
Yeah. The Kid Leroy hails from which Australian city? Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, or Adelaide?
Tom.
Yes, Tom.
Sydney.
Correct. Oh, I've mucked up somewhere here because we had 30 questions. One question, no one got anything right. And we've got 2 questions left. And if Shannon gets it, oh, no, that's all right. I've got an extra line near the line. Shannon's on 8, so she can't win.
You quickly took away her hope so bad.
I know, I'm bad like that. I'll just rip the hope out.
Last question.
What?
Points.
Oh, yeah, we can do the last question. What female-led punk band dropped the album Comfort to Me in 2021? Amyl and the Sniffers, Camp Cope, Body Type, or Ruby Fields? Anyone?
Tom?
Yes, Tom.
Amyl and the Sniffers?
Correct.
I was trying to give it to you, Shannon.
No, last question's coming up now. Last question. Last question's worth 5 points.
5 points.
5 points for the last question. Which 2024 release by G-Flip celebrated identity and queer love? Worst Person Alive, Be Your Man, Drummer, or Waste of Space? Shannon.
Waste of Space.
Yes, we have a winner.
Well done.
Come from behind victory. That's like St Kilda and Melbourne is like.
Ask Paul what the prize is. Ask Paul what the prize is.
We haven't got a prize, have we? You've got to come back next week. Defend yourself.
The prize is you have to come.
Defending champion.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So we're going to get back to our conversation that being an independent artist. What was the rest of the part we're going to talk about, Andrew? How to become a successful.
You mentioned your alternative career. You know, you're a teacher. What does it take to be a successful independent artist these days? Do you consider yourself to be a successful independent artist? For starters?
I guess it depends on the definition. Like, is being a successful independent artist someone who has can live off music?
Yeah.
So at the moment, I do not live off music. I have a part-time teaching job. So if that's the definition, then like, no, I'm not successful, but I do feel successful inside.
Yeah.
Like, I get a lot of joy from playing music, and I'm gigging frequently now. So in that sense, I feel like I'm doing well, but I'm not making enough money to live off just music solely. So in that sense, I'm not like successful.
Yep.
In that area.
Yeah.
Because you're based down south. Is there enough venues for you to go and hone your craft and excuse me, and play at to start generating income?
Yeah. So because I've only been living down here for a couple of years, so I'm still building those connections. But I definitely feel there's a lot more opportunity to make money here because you get paid more than compared to playing a gig in Perth. Like, I used to make maybe $10 for a show playing in Perth, whereas here it's like instant, like $600 for a show. So it's more.
We're moving south, Tom.
Yeah.
We're moving south.
South. But I guess not. Like, I only play original music, so then it limits my choice of venue to play. But most venues do support original music down here, and Andrea really helped me start connecting with those venues. So, very grateful for Andrea.
Do you?
I'm very grateful for you and other musos like you, because you are part of our cultural lifeblood, and I just love, sort of seeing what people like you create and how you actually do define success. Because I think the idea of financial success is really important, but it's only one dimension of what it takes to be a successful independent artist. And I love that you have that success that sits in your heart, and comes from the joy that music creates for you. Because when you create and play music, you create joy for other people as well. And I don't think you could in any way be more successful than that.
I just got to jump in. Sorry, I don't want to be rude, but for the people who are actually tuned in and watching, if you leave a chat in the, if you put a message in the chat, they will come up. I will get them on the screen, and I can then pass them on to everyone. So if you want to ask Shannon a question, or if you want to ask anyone a question, feel free to put it in the chat, and it will get answered. So they just wanted to let everyone know in the chat, or who are watching, to put it in the chat. So yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. I didn't mean to be rude.
Yeah. So look. Just thank you for existing. I just love what you and people like you do. It fills my heart with joy as well.
Yeah, Tom, you get any questions?
I was going to ask. So, with your kids in the classroom, since you play a lot of lo-fi music, and apparently lo-fi is good for helping study, do you break out some of your songs for the kids to listen to while they're working on their tests and stuff?
Yeah, one particular class. So I currently teach high school science, not music. So they're a really great bunch. So usually, like on Fridays, like when they're studying or preparing for a test or working on assignment, I'll put music in the background, and they always want to listen to my songs. They're good. They're my number one fans, I think. So and then I get them to create their own playlists, and some of my songs are in there too, and just creates a nice vibe environment. The children feel like they have a voice and they're being heard, and it's nice.
Have any children bumped into you while you're doing a show?
Oh yeah, I had a year 10 and year 11 student see me play at the Margaret River Brew House.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
How was that?
So, it wasn't weird or anything. I just said hello, and we actually I sat down with the parents and one of the parents work at the school as well. So it wasn't. Yeah, it was just like having a chat to a friend.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, it's normal. Weird.
No, sweet. Cool. All right, well, we're getting close to our end of our time. We're getting pretty close. Has anyone got any more questions? I've put it out to the listeners. We've got no chats come through no questions through the chat at the moment. All the chats are visible. Nothing's come through. Tom, Andrea?
No.
Got no more questions?
I love that. It was really nice night tonight. And once again, Shannon, love the song. I will look forward to the next time we get a chance to see you play live.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And thanks to everyone who's tuned in to have a listen and watch as well. And in my excitement today to making up all the screens for the quiz and the intro, I forgot to make an exit screen. A goodbye screen saying thank you for tuning in and listening. So I'll probably use the old screen to say starting soon, but we're actually ending. But thank you very much for everyone. And if everyone, Andrea, Shannon, Tom, if you just want to hang around after the show, we can have our quick goodbyes and do it there. So I'll get us away. So thank you everyone for tuning in and listening and watching. Every Monday night now, same time, 6:30 West Australian time, we'll be here with a new special guest. Shannon's got to come back to defend her title. Thanks everyone. We'll see you all next week. Cheerio.
All right. Thanks all. Bye.